Rickwood Cavern State Park. Looks like fun rocks over there. Ooh. Hey Ella, big chair. You wanna go sit in the chair?
No. It's got stuff to it.
So we're walking up to the cavern. They said follow the path. Looks like there's a entrance here of some sort into the rocks.
There's a hole in the ground so the covers you form.
It's the drain.
What is it?
So you walk over here to the sign that says wait. I don't know if you're supposed to go through the building, but it wasn't too clear where you go. There you go. Wait here for guide. Sounds legit to me.
Where's the opening to the cave?
The opening to the cave will probably be up there. We probably go through those doors.
I'm not sure. I think they called this morning. The 2 o'clock is full also, so.
Invisible
The website, number 4.
It varies for whatever it is. It's a trail. That one's a trail of the snake. I see.
That is bad.
Up our way. So it was like an hour and a half to get here. So we wanted to know
Yeah.
that we could get in.
Oh yeah. Usually we call right on it. If you guys have any questions as we go, feel free to ask me. We're going to try to stay as far apart as possible. Some parts of the cave, it's really hard to do that, so we'll just try our hardest anyways. There are over 365 stairs throughout the whole entire cave, with 110 in to get out, so we have to take it out before we go in. I do have to wear a face mask. I get really out of breath really easily, and I can't really talk that well in it, so I'm sorry if you guys can't hear me.
My hand is getting hot.
Sorry.
Ella,
So if the last person back there, if you guys will make sure this yellow door is shut. Thank you.
Yeah, locking us in.
Just watch y'all step up here.
Got the handrail.
Feeling better.
Yeah, we just do it.
Ours
We're
are
from
from-
Colorado. They're from Tennessee.
We're from Mississippi.
Oh, cool. Alrighty, so this is our first room. It's also the largest. Throughout the cave tour, you guys are going to mainly see 4 different types of formations. This first one, you guys know what that one's called?
Stalactite.
I heard a lot of S's. That is a stalactite, things tight to the ceiling. The second one is a stalagmite. It's close to the ground, so you might trip over it.
Ah.
When these two go together, it forms this, is what we call a column. So this is our largest column. It's over 17 feet tall and 40 feet around. And we named it Goliath. And the last one is over there behind you guys. That's Drapery. It's a type of stalactite that hangs from the wall instead of the ceiling. So, it's also very, very rare we see them this time of year in the cave. But we might see a few really small bats. They're called tricolored bats. We stop normally seeing them around March. Every now and then we'll get one kind of randomly fly through. So, just so you know.
See a bat.
Also, throughout the cave tour, you guys will see this black writing all over the rocks. That was mostly done by a group of Boy Scouts in here in the early 50s. So they're the ones who installed all the handrails, they built all the stairs, and they also used dynamite in some parts of the cave. It's not big enough for people to walk through, so I'll show you guys those parts when we get there.
There's a bunch of mini.
Also, watch y'all step up here.
This is really nice. You never know when it's here.
The Boy Scouts, ain't there? The video.
Also, just be really careful when you guys are walking through this next hallway. There's a few places you can very easily bump your head. Yes, don't knock yourself out.
Oh, yeah. Look, it looks like you're gonna take a bite. Once you're done. The Boy Scouts did a good job.
In the early 60s, the government declared this whole entire cave suitable to be a fallout shelter. So way, way back here in this hallway, they stored about 9 tons of food and supplies. Today there is not, too much left back there. It's pretty much just, I don't want to say trash, but it's, they were in these big metal barrels. We have one of those in a display case you guys can look at. They're all pretty much empty now because throughout the years people taking everything that was back there. It is a really long, narrow hallway. It goes all the way back, all the way down this hallway. It's just all these metal barrels just stacked up to the ceiling.
We'll have to pass that.
Also, if you guys notice from our Pepsi thermometer that it doesn't really work anymore, it's been there since about the 70s. And
Need a new one.
we are a Coke company now. If it did work, it would say it stays about 61 to 62 degrees in here year round. So it's pretty constant temperature. You guys can look over right here if you want to.
Oh.
This whole entire cave was actually formed by water. So during around the Mississippian period, this whole entire area was underwater. That was when everything was initially carved out. And then in 1952, Boy Scouts came through and used dynamite through. So you can tell where they used dynamite versus where it was carved out by water. You guys see how rugged all of this is through here. And I'll try to find an area that's like smooth. You can kind of tell right here, it's just a little bit smoother. It's really hard to tell the difference in this part of the cave because everything is so rugged. But what else had up here?
More steps.
This looks like it fell off the ceiling.
Yeah. So the last time we had anything fall that I know of, this is our rock wall right here. All of this is debris from dynamite that was used in here. Around December, you couldn't see that light over there because it was stacked up more, but part of it fell in December. So that's the last time.
Small rock.
Yeah. Someone was
Just,
climbing on it, so it didn't just collapse because it's unstable.
Well, they did a good job stacking it up in there.
Yeah, so do ask that you guys don't pull on the rocks or climb on them because it will fall.
In a mine, it's called gobbing.
Gabbing.
And then
Yes,
just in
when they
case if you
stack
guys
rocks.
do pull on the rocks, this is our prop rock.
No,
So tiny.
Supporting everything.
it's holding the ceiling up.
It's so tiny and it's holding the ceiling up.
Also through here it gets really tight and windy. Just be careful. It's really easy to fall and hit your head. So
This is water.
Yeah, this is water.
this is a good spot. If you guys look right here, see how smooth
Mm-hmm.
this is from the water.
I'm not sure which way to turn it. Because I know they don't leave lights on. They've been on the whole way.
So you guys can sit down on the rocks in here. This is where I'm going to turn off the lights and show you what complete and total darkness looks like.
Let's go sit over
Go
here.
down there and sit.
Yep.
Okay, so there are 3 places you can find complete and total darkness. You guys know where that is?
3 places?
Yes.
Caves.
The cave's one, yeah.
Ocean?
In it.
Bottom of the ocean. The last one is debatable, so if you guys don't get it, I won't be upset.
Space.
Okay, good. I have groups where I
We
have
have
to
a
stay
smart
there
group.
and just stay there. And I have people before they can't even get in the cave, so.
I don't think I'm ever going to space or bottom of the ocean.
So it is at the bottom of the ocean, outer space, in the cave.
I cannot see anything.
Right now we're also 175 feet below the surface. This is the deepest point we get to in the whole entire cave tour, but it's really hard to tell, especially once we get to all of the stairs. So you guys will see those in 10-15 minutes.
So what is the deepest part of the cave though that we don't go to?
Is where you guys looked over earlier, over that ledge. That is the deepest point. That only goes about maybe 75 feet to the bottom. It's not too far, but. Okay, so we're gonna go on to the next part of the cave tour. This is only about halfway.
Mm-hmm, it did.
Somebody wrote up there.
You know, that work stack in that rack there.
Okay, so this up here is our first natural bridge. We're going to see two others, and I'll point those out when we walk under them. This one is a little different than the other two. This is called Trappentine. It's pretty much just mud and sediment. The rest of it got washed away. This is all that is left. The second one is right up here. It's really in your face, so please don't let your head. Also, watch your step up here.
That one looks like a dinosaur's face behind him. That kind of looks like dinosaur teeth.
Well, yeah,
Also, watch y'all's head up here.
that brushed my head.
Watch your head right here. No.
So this is actually the part where we had a geologist come in and say if we were to bust down this wall, it actually lead to a part that circles back around to the first room that we were in. So I thought that was pretty cool.
Did they try? Like, it looks like they went in that direction.
So they told, we were told strongly advised not to, because it can cause a sinkhole. I'm not a geologist,
Yeah.
if you guys haven't noticed. It's something about the way the ground, in that area is.
Gotcha.
Over time it could collapse in.
Did you
So,
say that was the one that went to the other
How
cave
deep is
area, or it circles back around to where?
so this one circles back around to the first room
Okay.
where we came into.
Okay.
I don't know where they mapped out where it would
don't
lead
know.
to exactly, but
Yeah, how about all the little rocks get up there that smell it in? Yeah. Well, yeah.
I don't feel safe.
And on a false floor too.
Looky there. That's pretty cool.
Waterfall.
so we just call this the king's room because it has the biggest and best drapery. This first piece right here is our largest. Starts up there at the ceiling and it goes all the way down to the floor down there. The second piece you guys probably saw when you're walking over the stairs. It kind of looks like it's glowing. That is transparent drapery. It's so thin, if you put a light in between, this is like shining through it. We also call it cave bacon because it looks like bacon from the side. So we are also getting into more active parts of the cave. I do ask that you guys don't touch any of the rocks that you see that are wet or look wet or anything like that. So you can see a little bit right here. So these are still active and they are still growing. So I do ask that you guys don't touch anything that looks like that unless you are falling.
And what's the growth rate on these?
So I was told it takes about 100 years for a centimeter of the rock to form. So very, very long time. And if you guys touch it, the oils on your hands create an oily film over the rock that prevent the water from flowing through it. So you can tell also a lot of these have been broken off throughout the years. People just coming through breaking them off. So obviously, don't do that or I'll have to kick you out. This up here, this is some of the grain. We will see that from now to the rest of the cave tour. So some of that is going to be really, really close to your face. I was reassured that none of it is mold or anything, so don't worry, just don't touch it. Be safe. It's from the moisture in here with the heat. So it's just cave moss.
This one looks like it really wet area, really wet.
This is our third natural bridge. Watch your head.
There's some people who really bring down here nowadays.
That's what we mean.
That's still around.
Wow.
Yeah, that's active.
And it
Active.
looks like
But you also get to see the last 25% of the cave tour. So this part is still active. There's going to be a lot more water, so just be really careful. Watch your step. We're going to walk up and down a lot of stairs in this part of the cave, so be really, really careful. Hold on to the handrail. And don't touch the rocks unless you're falling.
Little rocks upstairs. Just for how smooth that is.
Yeah, they really don't want to do it now. Look at this one over here. It's shown at an angle on the bottom and it goes too low to the top. It's pretty neat.
When we do see bats in here, this is where they all usually hang out.
New one started.
There is another little bit of a tight squeeze up here. The ground's also muddy, so watch your step.
Forgot. I touched. This is one from the light.
Yeah, it's a lot easier to watch people now on my tours than that we're doing 10, 12 people on a tour. Before, the biggest tour I gave was to 62 people. So having 62 people in here, I know you guys in the back have a really hard time hearing me. Just imagine like 62 people back, like I know they could not hear a word. So right here we have our 13 unlucky stairs. These are steep and really slippery, so just be really careful walking down them. I don't think you guys will intentionally kick gravel down them, but try your hardest not to kick the gravel because I'll be underneath it as you guys are walking down and it'll hit me in the head.
That's why it's unlucky.
So, okay. I usually try to like push it off as I go down. Oh yeah, you guys can hold on to the rocks in this part because there's not handrails, so probably should have said there's a handrail. Watch your head up here.
Ooh, slip right there.
Oh,
look right there.
okay. It's
You're good.
slippery right here.
Looks like a
Also, watch
that
your
one
step
people
up
touched.
here.
Too bad.
A lucky rock.
There's a lucky rock. He's trying to grow.
You can tell it's been touched because it's so glossy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's a one by though.
Hanging
You can
out.
tell where
A little knob.
I want this a baking stick.
You stick something like that. Something like that.
Oh my.
There's your steps.
So, okay, this next part isn't bad. I'm just going to warn you guys before you. So there is I can't tell if there's still water down here, but there's cinder blocks going through the middle of the path. It's just so you guys don't have to walk in the water. This freaks a lot of people out for some reason, so
No,
I always explain it.
it might be deep.
before we get to it.
Unless you wanna walk through
Oh, okay, it's not.
It's dry.
Yeah, it's dry.
There's a hole.
Yeah, there's another
It would be a better, well, look at this. There's a hole here.
Watch y'all's head up here. Okay, it's dry, so.
Yeah, that'd be cooler to have the water down.
It's a weird way to and more
There's our way.
I'm guessing they pump it out.
So this right here is our crystal clear underground lake. We do have cave fish and crawfish that we very rarely see in here. We can only see a very small part of it. We had a group of divers come in last summer. They went 65 feet back and 20 feet down. They said they could have gone further back because it did branch off into smaller passageways. They just didn't want to go back there and not be able to get out. So
So you're pumping out water to drink, or what are you doing with it?
So we are currently pumping this out all the way up through here and filling up the swimming pool right now. So
That's the water that's dropping off into the swimming pool?
yes.
Huh.
How cold is that water?
It must be pretty cold.
I'm not sure how cold the swimming pool water is. This water is about, I want to say 60 degrees. I can't remember exactly, but it is freezing. It's very cold.
Does it just replenish itself from the groundwater, or do we need to pump it out to the pool?
We have no idea where this water comes from, but we filled out the pool around 2 weeks ago, and we continuously pumped water out of here for 4 days. The water level did not move at all.
Really?
So you guys see how big the swimming pool is. This is also the main part of the cave that floods when the cave does flood. So it's going to be a little bit muddy, especially up through here. Just really watch your step. Also watch your head when you guys are walking under this pipe.
You want me to lead?
Yeah, we can slowly go up while she's talking. Okay, if the pipe wasn't there. I'm glad I can bend
Stop.
over a little bit.
Down here, you have to say, oh, they're all out. Pull the lights on.
Yeah, I'm 30.
There's 10 million stairs in here.
Oh, we just did a circle.
We're lost. How many stairs?
We must be at the top. It's a building. A little round building. This is, we're there. We're there. We'll lock the door on them.
Lock it?
Ah. We're in the building. That's what was back here.
I wondered back here.
So you come up and you end right at the building. That's kind of cool. So that's where we ended at, back at this building. The tour was pretty fun. I would definitely recommend checking out Rickwood Caverns State Park. It's not badly priced and it was a pretty good tour, and you do see a lot of formations and stuff. So check it out. Check out my other videos. Please like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Also, humidity. Walking up steps, I'm a little tired. But check out my Amazon affiliate link because that really helps the channel out. Have a good one. Take care. Bye.